I always feel quite ridiculous when I get to sit here with a frozen smile on my face, so the thumbnail doesn't have some weird picture like at the beginning. Anyway, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Fireside Chat. This is Sean. So look, I'm kind of excited to be talking to you guys today, and I will tell you that right now you'll have to forgive me. The weather here is horrific. All kinds of thunderclapping and lightning and all that good stuff happening outside. So, Heather, how are you? It looked like David Hunt joined. Thank you guys for being on. David Warden, good to see you as well. All right, so look, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to save a little bit of this to the end, but let me just kick right off and say that I'm pretty excited about a giveaway that's taking place today. I'll talk about the rules at the end, but I will say, if you can get a good look at this, this is the real Sean Parker. It's my new brand with my new logo. And then on the back is the Folds of Honor. As you guys know, that my company, we give 5% of all of our profit at the end of the year to the Folds of Honor, which is a philanthropy that supports veterans and their spouses of the armed forces. So what they do is they provide college scholarships for the spouses or children of those service members that were either killed or permanently disabled in the line of duty. Mike Berry, good to see you, man. Thanks for being on. So anyway, I'm really excited about that philanthropy, so much so I wanted to include that as part of my brand on the cup. So we're going to talk at the end of this on how you win one of these, right? So this one, just so you know, this one is an Arctic. It was the prototype, but the one that we'll be mailing out to the winner is an actual Yeti. Right, so the same size. I think this is the 30 or 32 ounce variety. So you guys will, whoever wins will get one of these. Kristen, good to see you. Sean Essex, hello. Thank you guys for being on. All right, so before we get to the contest, right, what I want to talk about today are the top 5 things that you cannot, maybe should not, say or do on Facebook. Okay, top 5 things you cannot or should not say on or do on Facebook. And then after that, we're going to talk about the top 5 things that you should or can or should say on Facebook. But before we do that, everybody knows what time it is, right? That's right. Darn it. Forgive me, I poured my glass over here, which again was a gift from Heather and David Warden. Cheers. For those of you that just saw the screen shake, that was not the inclement weather that I mentioned a moment ago. Kim kicked the coffee table.
Oh, sorry.
Shh, they hear you. You hear her. Summer, good to see you. Diana in Dallas, Big D. Cheers. All right. As I've said before, I'm going to try to make a habit of showcasing some of these Merlots that we're trying. This is Bogle Vineyards, and you can see that's out of California. I have no idea what they're all about, or I just know that it said Merlot, and we hadn't tried it yet. And as we promised, why is it my low battery always comes on? You would think I'd be a little bit better prepared. Heather's busting out some UB40 red wine. That ought to be the theme song. You know what? I need that as an action item. As we pipe in and out, we ought to start streaming red wine as part of our theme song. All right, so without further ado, the top 5 things that you should not say or do on Facebook. All right. Number 1, never say, "Hey everyone, I'm home alone and I'm unarmed." You just should never say that. It's not really against the rules. It's just kind of a dumb thing to do. Why would you do that? Hey everyone, I'm home alone and I'm unarmed. It makes you vulnerable. I'm just putting it out there. There it is. Somebody in the studio has been busy Googling, maybe YouTubing, I'm not sure, but we've got a little red line cranking in the back. Thank you. So that's excellent. We'll try to work that in the future. All right, number 2, things that you should not say or do on Facebook. Hey everyone, pull my virtual finger. Don't ever say that. It's weird. I may or may not have said that and found out from experience. I'm just saying. Kelly Kit, thanks for being on, buddy. Good to see you. All right, so yeah, never say, hey, pull my virtual finger, because then they expect a virtual flatulence, and that's really hard to pull off. Did you see the lightning? That was good stuff. Here's another one. Number 3, things you should not say on Facebook is, hey stranger, want to meet my parents? I'm saying. None of these things are good to say. Don't do it. Number 4, never say this on Facebook. Hey, I'm down with the dog pound. No practical reason other than it's just not cool. Nobody says that anymore. Well, thank you, Kelly. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Thanks for being on. And then the 5th thing that you should never say or do on Facebook is say, let's watch Netflix and chill. On the surface, that sounds quite harmless. But it's been brought to my attention that it has an ulterior or alternate meaning. Rather promiscuous from what I find out. So never say that. It has other implied meanings. And you don't want to be like, hey mom, come on over and let's watch Netflix and chill for all the world to see, right? Because that would be weird. Anyway, so those are the top 5 things. So if you found value in that, down here in the comments section, I'd like you to type the number 1 if you think that the 5 things you should not say or do on Facebook were valuable to you. Barney, my cousin, out in Surprise, Arizona. Hey, Barney's home and unarmed, alone, not. I laugh at the person that would head to Barney's house thinking he was either alone and or unarmed at the same time. That's not going to go well. I'm just saying. Thank you, David. Thank you for typing the 1 in. All right. Conversely, and a bit on the more serious side, what are 5 things that you should say or do on Facebook that could be helpful for you? And this is where the value comes in, hopefully. So the first thing is, you want to create posts that educate, entertain, or empower. And somebody wiser than I call those the 3 E's. He may or may not be online right now viewing Fireside Chat. But educate, entertain, or empower. The second thing, darn it with this low battery reminder. I know my battery is low. I don't need to be reminded 4 times by my phone. Hey Tasha, how are you? In Carthage, thanks for joining. The second thing is you do want to publish posts that engage your audience. And you guys may or may not realize this. I think most of you do, particularly those of you in the network marketing space. But if you have a need, or you're using Facebook like a tool where you want to get an ad, or if you want to get a promotion, or you want to get your brand out there, there's an algorithm that sits behind, the interface of Facebook. They can either play in your favor or not in terms of how frequently Facebook might repost what you've posted on the feeds of people that you're affiliated with online. And one is that you like it, or you laugh, or you hit one of the buttons with the thumbs up or the smile or the little sad face. So that's one, right? And even more impactful than that is down in the comments section. You'll always hear me say, hey, type something in the comments section. I'm trying to get you to help me out, right? So right now, type throw me a bone down here in the comments section for me. But that is one activity in the algorithm that, again, helps get your message and keep your postings out in front of people. And the most powerful one would be the share button, and I think it's over here somewhere at the bottom, and you'll always hear me say, hey, if you found value or you like this or you just want to do me a solid, hit that share button. That helps get my posts out there and posted more frequently and in a larger scope, right? I found out tonight, however, that you cannot require people to hit the share button in any way. That's a Facebook rule book violation. And I've darn near got kicked off once already for running an ad that they said violated. I don't know, I'm learning as I'm going here. So you can require people to like, you can require them to comment, like if you're doing a contest, and we'll talk about that at the end. But you can't require them to share. You can ask them to share, but you can't require them. But if you're creating posts, following number 2 on my list, that do engage and add value, then people are going to be compelled to like it, they're going to be compelled to comment, and they may be compelled to share the stuff. Thank you, Heather. That reminds me of an AC/DC song from the Back in Black album. First one to Google that, I'm going to send you a sample of energy of the product line that we have on which song I'm referencing. Number 3. Use high quality images if possible. Like sometimes, you'll post a video, but if you're going to post images, you might want to post your own likeness out there. But if you're going to post images, try to make sure they're a high definition, high resolution quality. People tend to respond better to that. So keep that in mind. So real quick, 1 through 3 so far. Create posts that educate, entertain, or empower. You want to publish posts that engage your audience. And if you're using imaging, make sure it's high resolution, high quality imaging that you're using. The 4th, and thank you, Heather, for giving me this information. This is something that Heather Warden got. But when you're using Facebook in particular, we've got some statistics that are kind of ideal. So 1, you want to post anywhere from 3 to 10 times per week, right? So on average, that's about twice a day to really maximize that. So you want to stay current, you want to stay relevant, okay? So 3 to 10 times a week is the sweet spot. You also want to try to post, and I'm not doing that right now, but that's because it doesn't work for me usually, but you want to post between 1 and 4 p.m. when posting on Facebook. And by the way, there's statistics for all other social media modes of this type of information, right? So, give me a shout out, PM me if you want more of that information. I'll be happy to share it with you. So 1 to 4 p.m. And then finally, Wednesdays of all days. Those are the best days. Now, I do Fire Chat Fridays because Wednesday doesn't start with an F, and my alliteration is completely blown. If I did Fireside Wednesday, that sounds stupid. So we're doing Fireside Friday. Maybe I'll do Wingy Wednesday. Tommy likes Wingy. That was my best Tommy Boy impression. I got the double chin down, but I don't think I have the voice down. Okay, so the 5th and final thing that I want to point out that you should say and or do on Facebook is you should like, share, and comment on everything that I post. I'm just saying, right? That if you remember nothing on the first 4 that I told you, you should like, share, and comment on all my stuff. And good things happen for everybody. Hey, seriously though, let me backpedal to number 4. If you got any value out of those statistics that Heather shared on the Facebook postings, again, 3 to 10 times a week, 1 to 4 p.m., and on Wednesdays, type in number 2 down in the comments section and let us know that you found some value in that. Okay, so look, I've probably already gone over my 10 minutes just because I love spending time with you guys on here. I've neglected my Merlot. Thank you, Bocal Vineyards. But I want to get to who's going to win one of these fine Yeti, the real Sean Parker mugs, all right? And then again with the folds of honor on the back, I think they're pretty sharp. So, and again, those of you that are just tuning in, this one's an Arctic. This one is a prototype, but I've got Yetis being delivered this week. So the winner's going to actually get a Yeti. And here's the other thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to throw in also a free bottle of our product, and we've got 5 different options, and you can PM me offline and I'll let you know what those 5 options are. Or better yet, down in the comments section, type 5 options and I'll know to reach out to you, and I'll let you know what the 5 options will be for the winner of what those products are. I think they're all really good, but you may have a preference of the 5. I want to give you the choice. So here's the rules, all right? Rule number 1. On this post, tonight's Fireside Chat, you need to, at minimum, like it. So down on the button, wherever it is, you need to hit that and hit the like button. Or it could be the smiley, or it could be the heart, or it could be the ha-ha. Please don't hit the ha-ha, because I'm all business here. They hear you. Seriously, I'm all business. When I was a kid, I told Santa, don't bring me toys. I don't play. He brought them anyway, though. He's cool like that. And so then the second thing, and this is a biggie, right, is down in the comments section, right? Any comments that you make above and beyond the ones that you might, and the ones that you type during the course of the discussion, they count. But any commentary that you have will also count towards points, and you'll get a point for each comment, okay? So you can really only like it once. I mean, you can like it a bunch of times, but it's only going to really register once. But each comment will count, okay? And then finally, we're going to go with Don Bishop. Good to see you. JP, thanks for being on. And then finally, and again, due to Facebook rules, I can't require this. But I can certainly say that you will get credit for it, that if you share it, it just might give you double the points of all of your points, right? So if you like it and comment, if you also share it on top of that, sharing will double your points. So it's not a requirement, you don't have to. You can still win without doing that. But I'm just saying that if you do it, I said do, that your points will double, okay? Kelly Kit, good to see you. With the finger, is that like if you do it below the waist, that's like, gotcha. Shannon Hewitt, I know that you saw that, Shannon. Boop. Oh, you too. Thanks for being on, Shannon. Shannon's the R Factor out in West Virginia. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got. So again, the top 5 things not to do on Facebook, 5 things you can and should do on Facebook, and then finally we've got our competition, our contest to win a free Yeti and a free bottle of our product. So again, if you didn't hear me already, want you to go ahead and type again. What did I say? The five options or whatever it is. Just let me know. Hey, I want to know what the 5 options are on the product. Okay. All right. As always, I love you guys. I very much appreciate. Hang on.
How will the contest end?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm glad they can hear you. Look, this thing's going to run over the span of between 24 and 48 hours. You don't know. All right? You'll know when the contest is ended because I'm going to put an emoji of some sort, and that will signify that it's ended. Okay? So somewhere between that 24 and 48 hour window. And here's the deal. I'm going to also sweeten the pot. The last person to post just prior to me putting that emoji in there also will win a free bottle of our product. Okay? So the grand prize winner will be the one that likes, has the most comments, and if you share, you have the potential to double. You'll win the Yeti and product, but if you're the last person to post right before the contest ends, then you'll get a free bottle of product. And just so that you guys know, the product value, that's a $50 value. Okay, so there's one product that's actually $63. but 4 of the 5 are all $50. So it's a $50 value, brand new product, and I think that you'll like what those options are. So that's all I got. Danny Irish, good to see you, man. You got here just in time. So I love you guys. Best of luck. I'm looking forward to determining a winner and sending this stuff out. Love you guys. Again, I appreciate your viewership each and every week for those of you that are regulars. And hey, PM me offline if there's something that you think that that people would like to hear that we haven't discussed already. I'm always open for different topics. All right, that's all I got. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you next time.